Howdy, folks. John Adamson with Seeking Light. Long time no see. I have been busy, put it mildly. I feel like most days I just go from before the sun rises to just before bedtime, just doing lots of things. Some of it's good. Just to give you kind of an update on what's going on. My primary job is still working from home for the company that promotes a certain orthopedic surgery. That is going well. I enjoy that. I'm going to be starting as needed telehealth. I originally was going to start with one company. That one kind of not a good situation, but I'm going to be doing it for another company that's much more promising. So that's good. And then I've been working like gangbusters for the most part on my courses. I revised a couple. Those of you that have followed me with my PT courses know that I've done various types of documentation courses. Two documentation courses, one related to a certain CPT code, and then another one related to another CPT code, and then one related to maintenance therapy. And I've updated a couple of them. And right now I'm working on an ethics course, a 4-hour ethics course for a certain state, and that's kind of taking up some time. But I'm hoping in the next couple months that I'll pretty much have that wrapped up, and that'll be recorded. And I've got some upcoming course presentations through Allied Health Education, one next month, and then also now I'm in a play. So if you're familiar with the story Anne of Green Gables, there's a community theater group that my family's been involved in, but I've never been involved in. But this is a small production, and I'm playing the character of Matthew, who he plays part of a brother-sister duo who are in Prince Edward Island in the late 1890s, and they adopt an orphan girl named Anne. And anyway, it's fun. And he's a man of few words, so it's not too hard to work on the lines. So that'll be my second time in a play. My first was early on in my Christian walk at a church that we belonged to, where I played the devil. So that this will be a much nicer role. So that's going on, and frankly, just crazy busy. I do have some contacts with a couple people about different things. Might do a little as needed contract work for documentation review. So my former channel life was John Adamson, the Rehab and Documentation Guru. So I might be getting back into that, which will be interesting. So I'm like revisiting stuff that I haven't looked at in a few years. And I still know how to do it. It's just a matter of like getting it back up here, some of the regulation stuff. So that's where it is. And I've got a couple kids moving out actually this week. They're moving into their own place. We're allowing us a little more room in the house. They're fortunately only going to be about 20 minutes away, so they're close by. And I am paying attention to the news. So much going on. I've mentioned John Campbell's channel, Dr. John Campbell. He continues to follow this stuff related to COVID, and we're getting all sorts of final admissions related to COVID, things that we can now say that we couldn't say before because it would get us banned. Like the fact that, yes, there's a couple government agencies that have indicated that, yes, there was a lab leak. We're actually getting confirmation that, yes, masks don't do much of anything, or confirmation that finally, that natural immunity is just as good and longer lasting than shot immunity, that there's no such thing as improved hybrid immunity. These things that many of us have been saying all along that just didn't make sense, they're finally admitting to, which is wonderful. And then I may pick back up on this channel at some point, especially when the next election cycle gets going. But frankly, right now I've just been just swamped, I've had on and off fatigue issues, which some of you I know of. I've familiarized you with that, but I mean, otherwise, life is generally pretty good. I mean, there's struggles with any large family. There's struggles, as you are having struggles, I'm sure. The economy still sucks. We know that. Gas remains high. Goods remain high. You can't find liquid Tylenol and ibuprofen hardly in the stores. And we have a couple individuals in our house that if they need pain relievers or fever relievers, that's what they need. So, there's still a lot of struggles going on. The housing market, the housing market in general is not great. It doesn't really impact us. But I wanted to maybe get a home equity line to get caught up on some stuff that needs to be done, and not a good time to do that, so I might wait on that. How are you? If you watch this, I'd love to see comments. People that follow me, have followed me in the past regularly, probably wondering, what happened to me? I dropped off the face of the earth. I have not died. I'm still breathing. I function. Not like I'd like to. I'd like to be about 20 years younger. But yeah, things are going well, and looking forward to being in this play. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm the only older person in the play. Everybody else is in their teens to 20-somethings. I think there's one 30-year-old. Yeah. No, there's one other adult who's a little over 30. That's it. I'm the old guy. So anyway, that's going to be a lot of fun. But I do know everybody in it, and the young lady who plays Anne, already have a lot of affection towards her. So it'll be easy to show affection towards her as a friend, family friends of ours. So anyway, hoping you're doing well. Again, drop me a comment. Just tell me what's going on in your life. Let me know if you're facing any difficulties at this point related to vaccines and employment and all that, because I think that's, for the most part, died down. But I still get pockets of people who found me through my exemption video that they'll still comment that they're having problems with getting jobs or being mandated to get the vaccine, even despite the fact that we're finally getting admission that it's not worth it. And then now you've got all this sudden increases in death data that's out there. And anyway, risk-benefit analysis needs to be done. Take care, and I hope to get back to you sooner. God bless.